There I am. What's up, YouTube? Tom Trocity here. Figured to do another live rambling. This is my live rambling series, so let's get right into it. So, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate was released on Friday. Technically, if you want to get real technical, I started playing it like 11:57 Thursday night, which was sweet. Um, and just here's my general impressions for Smash Ultimate so far. I think Smash Ultimate's been really good. Uh, I definitely put it on par with Melee. Definitely above Smash for Wii U and 3DS. I mean, I only had the 3DS version to begin with since I didn't own a Wii U because I didn't feel like buying that poorly. It wasn't poorly made, but just poorly sold game console device. So I did play the Wii U version of it, but I only played it here and there at my friend's place. So it really wasn't much for me to do. However, I definitely like the Switch version. It's definitely a lot more fun than uh, than the 3DS version, and it just feels good to have a controller and a console again. That was the problem. I didn't have that experience anymore with the 3DS. I mean, granted, the 3DS was great to have it for portability, but beyond that, there was just no reason for it. So, but the game's going well. I've been doing a couple streams on there. If you haven't noticed, been doing some YouTube streaming for the Road to Luigi. I made a little post video, or no, pre-video of me going about doing that. I still have yet to unlock Luigi. I have unlocked a lot more characters in between my second stream and now. I'll probably be doing a live stream of it tomorrow morning just to continue my progress for the Road to Luigi. So, trying not to play too much Smash until I unlocked it, and I at least unlock it on a stream. Um, the one thing that has been bothering me about Smash Ultimate in general has been uh, characters have been a little weird. Unlocking characters have been kind of derpy, or well, it's been all over the place. So, and I guess a couple people I just watched recently on YouTube this guy called Amada, who I guess is a melee pro or still active. I'm not sure if he is or isn't. I don't fully pay attention to the esports scene of Smash, but he was mentioning how casuals for Super Smash are going to have a hard time getting all the characters, especially since this game starts with the original 8 characters from the N64. So I could see that, I guess, being a difficult thing to do. Honestly, I've gotten every character I've come across. I've definitely been able to unlock and beat with no super trouble or even dealing with it. Um, I will admit the CPUs are definitely harder. They are way more active than I have ever faced before. Like I know Melee's level 9 CPUs were great. Brawl's was alright, but Brawl was Brawl. No one really likes Brawl that well. For the 3DS and the Wii U version, they seemed okay, but these guys are definitely more beefed up, and they know how to do edge guarding, which is a technical term for they guard the edge because I guess air dodging is a little more useless in this version of the game. I don't know. I don't really, like I said, I really don't pay attention to mechanics all that well for Smash, other than roll dodge with your shield and just smash. Basically, that's all I want to do is just smash. But I definitely can tell the characters are definitely heavier in my opinion, which is a good thing. They're not fully lightweight like they were in the Wii U version and 3DS version, so that puts it on par as with Melee, which has been great. Um, but at the same time, because they are heavier, I don't know. It just feels weird to move the characters more so because only thing I've been playing is Kirby, since Kirby was my original main for the 64 and Melee. Eventually, I switched from Kirby to Luigi, and then in Brawl, I did Luigi, Kirby, and then Wolf. Wolf, I just treat him as like a fun character. I actually will try more Wolf properly in this one when I eventually unlock him. But and then even with the 3DS and Wii U, Wolf was replaced with Little Max. Little Mac became my my silly character to play with. So that's been fun. Um, so yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to getting all the characters. I do want to get the Wolf amiibo, so I have someone I could train against, especially since they brought back the amiibo FP level, so you could train your amiibo fighters. So wouldn't be a bad idea to have that on hand just for practice, even though the characters are mostly difficult. Classic mode has been really great. I like what they did with the changes. It just sucks that the bonus level is constantly the same thing over and over again. But then again, 64 melee race to the finish was pretty much the same thing over and over again. So it's nothing new to the series to have a repetitive mode. So that's bound to be a thing. Um, I wish they did a little bit more with modes, like there's no break the targets. Even just bring back just the platforms would have been different enough since that's the only since platforms was the only thing that existed was in 64. That was in Melee, never was in the other Smash games. Um, Home run contests would have been great to have as well, just for shits and giggles. I know these modes aren't that dynamic or interesting as they used to be, but it would at least gave more fluff to the game. So another thing that a lot of people have been kind of pointing about is how online has been functioning. I've had some lag, but not enough that I've seen it as bad as what other people have been showing on YouTube lately. So lag has not been an uber issue on my end yet. Granted, I did get the Ethernet cable and I got the LAN adapter for the Switch just because they did say in one of the directs that you would want to have a LAN connection for this kind of game, and that's what I went with. I went with that because I know how bad the online was with the other games. Brawl was holy shit bad. 3DS and Wii U. I heard from a friend of mine with the 3DS was terrible. Um, and I never really quite played online with the Wii U version, so I don't 100% know any of the online for the previous version because, like I said, no one bought a Wii U. And if you had the Wii U and you got Smash, that was a good investment to have until the Switch came out and until this game came out. So it is what it is either way. Um, but yeah, Classic Mode has been fun. I've had some surprise. I had a real surprise with Kirby. That was not expecting. But Mario, I kind of figured. I with Link, I kind of figured that as well. Not all characters have special bosses. Most of the time, it just defaults to Master Hand, which figures. I have not seen Master and Crazy. I haven't even seen Crazy Hand yet. I've heard Crazy Hand's in this game, but I've not seen him yet, which is weird. Maybe if you have a tendency of level 10 for Classic Mode, but I have yet to see him pop up. What else? I've tried the training room, which is interesting. I could probably mess with it a little bit more once I get Luigi. I did a little bit with Kirby just to see how it looked and how it worked and functioned. It was all right. Um, I've not done the Me fighters yet. There's no real reason for me to do the Me fighters yet. Let's see. I have tried the what is it called? Mob Smash, whatever you want to call it. I just call it Multi-Man Melee because that's pretty much what it is. Is Multi-Man Melee. There's nothing that's crazily different about what this is, other than with Century Smash. It's just the 100 man melee. So get through 100 fighters in record time. Then you have the All Star Smash, which is not All Star mode. It's just All Star, where you continuously fight the roster of characters you unlock to a certain number. So I'm like, okay, that's other mindless, endless kind of battles. And you have Cruel Smash or Crew Melee, whatever you want to call it, which is still the same. You could barely knock out a few people. That's not much different than what Melee is offered, what Brawl is offered, and what the Wii U version is offered. So I was kind of hoping there'd be Master Orders or Crazy Orders, which I saw in the Wii U version. I guess the idea was unique enough in that game, but not enough for it to come back in this game. So a little bum I didn't get to experience that, but it's whatever. Let's see. So that's all the single player stuff. Spirits I've tried. Spirits is not bad. It's different enough. I've actually have gotten some frustration with Bayonetta. That's another thing I didn't experience. I never really experienced Bayonetta because when I had it for the 3DS, I didn't play the I didn't buy the DLC characters for 3DS. So I never got to experience how broken Bayonetta was. And because of that, I was just like, well, this is OP and Ultimate, and it's expected. So I was just like, great. Yeah. Um. So I dealt with that. Spirits, like I said, has been it's an interesting story mode. It's different enough where it could keep you busy and occupied. And I know there's gonna be other bosses in spirit mode that you may not see in classic mode, so that's fine. Um, Again, certain spirits has been interesting to get to. There was one that was for Ganon that I couldn't get today that frustrated me a little bit, but it's whatever. I'll probably experience it again at some point. I just need to get my main character and get proper spirits and get my spirit power up so that way anytime I use a type of spirit support or shield or attack I can actually maximize what I need to get. So and YouTube does like to spoil me a little bit because I know there's an OP spirit in the game that can pretty much break spirit mode so far. I don't know what it is. I vaguely saw it and I avoided because I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to break Ultimate right now, considering I'm having so much fun with Ultimate to begin with. And I have not been spoiled about Ultimate, so I don't know the ending for Spirits yet, which is great. I've been definitely staying away from spoilers for the most part. My hopes is that Taboo will still appear in it. I doubt it will, but if he did, that'd be great. What I don't want to appear is Master Core, because Master Core just sucked ass to begin with. So, with online has been great, in my opinion, for Smash Ultimate. Been able to play with my friends in battle arenas. Uh, Again, lag has been very bare minimum when I play with my friends. This was on day one. I know it's day three now, so that could have changed by now. But even last night when I played a random quick play match on the Legend of Zelda stage from 64, it was in Battlefield mode, but we had 4 players, and it was 3 stock with a time limit of 7 minutes, no items, and it seemed fine to me. There was no lag. I had no trouble dealing with online play so far. What have I not experienced yet? I haven't, like I said, I haven't really looked online for other battle arenas to just randomly jump in and start playing Smash with other random people instead of I've just been relying on the matchmaking. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Background matchmaking works fine too. No issues on that. But that's generally my opinion of Smash Ultimate. It's great. I love it. I just gotta get an SD card so I could save my replay data that's on the Switch or capture it before their next patch because I guess every future patch that comes out, if you don't turn your replay data into video data, it eventually you can't watch it. I like the solution they came up with at least this time around, unlike the 3DS and Wii U. Every replay you made or saved, it got screwed over once they patched it. So it's just like, well, that's annoying. So, yeah, that's just generally how I feel about Smash. And I'm going to continue playing it, so look forward to tomorrow morning when I resume my streaming for it on the road to Luigi. Unless I unlock Luigi tonight, then I'll just switch from road to Luigi to finishing Smash with spirits and whatnot. I'm getting the rest of money. Getting the rest of the characters, get the roster filled up finally. So, either or. So, in other news, 7 Days to Die. Yeah, I'm having second thoughts on my video that I'm working on. I don't want to change anything. I'd rather just put it out the way it is. But I have been paying attention to experimental build for Alpha 17. As far as I know, Alpha 17 has been meh. It's not going as intended. And I made the right call calling it that the game went with more RPG like mechanics because it did. Comparison to Alpha 16 and Alpha 15, and even though they redid the skill tree, it's all RPG mechanics. So you have to literally pay attention to what you pick with picking your classes, and leveling up. Because I do watch this guy called Two Hand Gaming on YouTube, and he did his tips and tricks for Alpha 17 so far. That's that you could see, and there's definitely some bugs in the game that I've heard, um, from what I saw at least so far, and some glitches on money and stuff like that. So the game is, like I said, I knew the game was gonna have more bugs. And at least it fixed the zombies and the AI. That's a great start. Everything else is just like what the hell. Because honestly, I don't give a shit about the RPG mechanics. Like what you had previously was enough. To re to overhaul what you've already had is ridiculous. And this is the third overhaul they did with the game. So I'm like, whatever. But yeah. So I just want to basically the only thing I need to do is capture some Alpha 17 footage on my own. Now I'm gonna state this now in the stream because I didn't really make an audio recording of it in the video. But basically, the gameplay footage I'm obviously gathering myself is going to be in lower quality than you would expect because I don't have a a really high end computer rig, so it is what it is. Um, Basically, like I said, I just want to get my point across about this game and about the developers. So at some point, I'm gonna get my footage, get the video together. The problem is I should have this out already. I just want to figure out what the hell I'm doing editing wise with it. That's the issue I'm having with, and because I'm working a lot more because of the holidays and trying to make money, I've been distracted. So, and I got to deal with what I got to deal with firsthand before doing what I want to do as a fun hobby kind of thing. So it's just like whatever. I have a Patreon below if you want to support me. Uh, but anyways, that's generally what I'm gonna do with 7 Days to Die, and that's how I felt about it. So, what else is going on? YouTube. Been watching some YouTube videos. Been watching some things here and there, just keep me occupied and distracted. Because, like I said, I treat YouTube as like television. I don't watch basic cable anymore. I don't watch satellite. YouTube is literally my TV for the whole day. So I already talked about my last rambling of JonTron, um, and just remembered my other rambling part of that ramble was PewDiePie versus T Series. Woo! Now we don't even talk about that anymore, so it's just whatever. Although my recommendation feed's been getting filled up with Smash, so to find diversity content again, my recommendation feed has been challenging. But that's YouTube's algorithm. Whatever you start binge watching on, it'll recommend the same exact shit, so you get clusterfucked of what you want to watch. Yay! So I'm thinking by next year, because like I said, I'm waiting for a Stellar Interface to come to the Switch. I'll resume my Stellar Interface gameplay series that I was trying to do at the beginning of this year. So beginning next year is when I'll actually do it. And I actually would rather start it this time around than I did last time, considering that the second anniversary update added more content formation wise and how it functions than it did, last year. So I do want to do something different. But wow, I'm going 20 minutes in the stream and no one's seen the stream. That's all right. Shit happens. I either find someone that's gonna watch, or I won't find anything. What is that? What does that do? Oh, did not know you could adjust your. I did not know you could adjust the thumbnail on stream. That's kind of crazy. Like, why is this a thing? It's basically Instagram filters for your thumbnail. That's funny. I did not know that existed. Uh, yeah, cool. Things I learned on YouTube that I've not seen before. Nice. Uh, what was I going to talk about for YouTube? There's anything that pointed out. Another thing I noticed on YouTube, Scott the Woz. Man, he's blowing up. John Chan gave him a shout out. Uh, someone said it as best about him recently. I just noticed that he's getting a lot of attention from a lot of YouTubers recently. It's just interesting how that's happening. So, good on him in either way. He does make really good content. Took me a while to get involved with him, but I definitely dig it. Same thing with Relax Alex or Relax Lax. I like his content a lot too. I start off slow, and then now I've been constantly rewatching all of his 2018 stuff. So definitely someone that's good to watch when you have the time. Oh, that's what I wanted to mention. With Team Four Star doing Helsing Ultimate. Uh, wait, yeah, Helsing. What do they call it? Ultimate. Anyways, Helsing Bridge. The final video came out last night. Loved it. I'm gonna miss that series considering it was a great bridge series. The way it ended was not something I would expect, but now I'm wanting to hope their bridge episode 9 comes back on YouTube so I can binge watch the whole thing from beginning to end. Because it's been a really fun show or fun anime or a bridge anime that's been fun to watch. So now I actually see the full series for myself and see how that turns out. But I did see that last night and it was great to watch. So trying to think what else is someone else on YouTube I've been watching. Oh yeah, I've been watching Weekly Weird News with the guys that were from ETC. Now they have this thing called Internet Today. I watched them go over John McAfee, whatever you want to call his name, about him being president. So that was something. Um, been waiting for John C.J. Graham to post his next RB in the Chief video. Right now I've been seeing his re-uploads for Hyper News or Hyper Mail. So he said it was going to be out in a couple days. Haven't yet seen it pop up yet. So he's obviously taking a little more time to get the editing done and get it done right, which I don't blame. Do want to support him eventually on Patreon as well, but that's there's so many people who want to support Patreon, but I can't do it yet. And eventually I will. It's gonna take time. So I'll probably give us another 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna shut it off. Since it's been a quiet ramble tonight. I don't mind quiet rambles. Allows me to talk and get things out that I want to get out. So it's just the world we live in. So getting all that out. YouTube, Smash. I can't wait to play Smash with my friends from home. I mean, I've played, like I said, I played a couple of them, but not everyone from home yet. So I'm looking forward to that, especially in person. It's a lot more fun smashing in person than it is over online, but gotta wait and see. It's been cold and snowy too, but that's expected this time of year. And I'm starting to get hungry. I should probably eat dinner here soon. That's probably the next thing we're gonna do. So, I'm also really tired. I don't know. I felt exhausted all day, so hopefully I'll sleep well tonight. Considering I don't have much ZQL left, and I've been having to take ZQL just to help me sleep a little bit better. But I don't know. I'm at 28, and the fact that I'm starting to get less sleep is different. It's weird. I'm not used to it. I prefer to get 8 hours of sleep still. Don't know what changed, but that's the way life is, and that's the way age is. So, well, I'm gonna head out, guys. So, I mean, No one came through, which is fine. Happens every now and then. But I'll see you guys on the next ramble. Whatever decides to come up and pop in my head at the time. Since, last Sunday I did this and I figured I'd do it this Sunday. Just to do it again. This time wasn't just, random offshoot of me doing a live stream of it and put on my video. So this is something I was trying to do. And like I said, I'll do it again. And in the near future. So Top Drastic, you guys say goodbye, and hopefully you guys have seen this live stream, post stream, since I was all alone. But take it easy, guys. I'm gonna eat and probably go to bed here soon. Just tired as hell from work. So see you later, YouTube.